All right, I didn't get a chance to finish here at the end of Isaiah chapter 59. And it's this part right here where it says, "We are in desolate places as dead men." Now, that completes the tie-up that we had here, where Zechariah 11:17 was talking about this hand, this arm, okay? This arm that was responsible for leading us down these paths of destruction and these paths of emptiness, because it says that arm is clean dried up. Now it's talking about the arm of the shepherd. Now remember, this is that system of which we all have had to follow after for our education, at least in the public sense, and at least to the way that we've been brought up in this world. So that is devoid of water, okay? And that's what we saw with Zechariah 11. The arm was clean dried up. That's that arm that creates this system. That's exactly what we see here. And we are in desolate places as dead men. Now, these are those desolate places that we're talking about here. Okay, it's that spider's web, it's that fractal equation that has had these material facts diluted and darkened and then manipulated the spiritual word. Alright, so just wanted to get that out of the way so that we could see the connections there. Next thing I want to do is, I left off talking to you about somebody who travels those 4 avenues of change. And let me go back to this drawing here so that you can see what we're talking about. And, you know, what we have is this, what we were looking at in this small box is like that iron cross, okay? And I want you to see how this resembles a trumpet, as it's almost shaped as a trumpet, the end of a trumpet blowing outwards. Okay, now of course it's the iron cross, and as it goes outward, everything is spreading outward with this equation right here. So what I'm trying to show you here is that we have a connection with these 4 winds. Alright, and you've heard the expression, the winds of change. Now I told you that these avenues, these 4 avenues in question, were the main variables in which society initiates change. In other words, they're the roads that society travels down that have the most influence for change, that can change, alter, or keep society on the same course. That's important to understand. They break down into 4 equal sections that time back up with the sides and the 2 hemispheres of the brain. 2 sides on one, 2 sides on the other. Give unto her double. So what I told you is that there is somebody else that travels that road, that is traveling these 4 directions. Now let's look and see who this is. Now this is going to be the book of Job, chapter 1. Everybody's real familiar with this, but not the way that I'm going to show it to you here. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Now, what Satan has just revealed is that he has covered the globe. Now you got to remember, Satan is the deceiver. He has covered the globe in this deception, okay? And it is going to be, if you think about a compass is 4 cardinal points of direction. And I'm showing you those winds of change. I'll be back.